Are you one of those people who's looking for four-wheel drive and some mild off-road ability, yet you don't want to compromise on the low running costs and the car-like driving position of a standard estate car? If so, then Skoda think they've got the answer for you, in the form of this, the Skoda Octavia Scout.
The Scout gets a selection of beefy upgrades to make it ready for action, including black plastic cladding, raised suspension and front and rear scuff plates. Unique alloy wheels and redesigned front fog lights complete the look.
We love the Skoda Octavia here at Carbuyer. It offers exceptional value for money, bags of space and loads of standard equipment, and the Scout, well, it's no exception. All models get dual zone climate control, rear parking sensors, Bluetooth connectivity and a DAB radio. Yes, it's about £2,500 more than the standard SE model, but it does include sat-nav, cruise control, rain sensing wipers and some bigger alloy wheels, so you don't exactly feel too hard done by. Oh, and it comes with all-wheel drive too.
Inside, it's standard Skoda with a well-designed and solidly built dashboard. Anyone who's sat in or driven a current generation Volkswagen Golf will find the whole setup very familiar. And nobody would complain of it being hard to use.
But don't let that put you off, because in terms of practicality, we can't fault the Octavia Scout, or the standard Octavia, come to that matter. If you open it up here, the boot is absolutely cavernous. 610 litres of cavernous to be precise. And if you fold the seats down, you get even more load space. We've had everything from prams, bikes, even pieces of furniture in here, all with ease. Okay, it's a bit higher than the standard car, and you don't get that low load lip to put things in, but actually everything loads in there with ease. And it's the same story in here at the back. There is loads of room. I know it's been very well documented that I am a mere 5'4", so I practically fit into anything, but my larger colleagues, like the lovely Matt, fit in here no problems at all. You can get children and car seats in with ease. The whole thing is just a really sensible, practical family car. You can get a 2-litre diesel engine with 150 brake horsepower and a 6-speed manual gearbox, or the same engine with 184 horsepower and an automatic gearbox. Both cars do come with 4-wheel drive, but this one really stands out for me. It's plenty quick enough on a twisty road. It'll do 0 to 62 in 9.1 seconds, yet it costs £3,000 less than the automatic version.
The driving position is good and the main controls are well placed. There's plenty of adjustment in the seat too, whether you're 5 foot, 6 foot or 7 foot. Shouldn't be too tricky to get comfortable in here.
Both models feel refined and whisper quiet on the motorway, while some fancy rear suspension, which unfortunately you don't get on some of the cheaper models in the range, means that it actually feels more stable when you're pushing this car at speed. Now, despite the increase in the car's ride height, it doesn't lean into the corners, it grips the road and powers through them well. All in all, this is just a really nice car to drive. In fact, I think that if you drove this and the standard car back to back, you'd be really hard pushed to tell the two apart.
Economy and emissions are good too. Both models return an identical 55 mpg and emit just 129 grams per kilometre of CO2. Impressive, but the Mazda CX-5, a conventional SUV, will do more than 62 mpg. Off-road, however, is where you might get unstuck. I can't fault the 4-wheel drive system. It gives you loads of confidence when towing, and if you need to cross a muddy field, there's no better car for the job. However, anything much more than that and you could come a cropper. There's an extra 33mm of ground clearance, and while that may help with speed bumps and potholes, it's not going to get you to the top of any mountains. A more traditional off-roader like the Toyota RAV4 is a bit better in this department.
I know this car won't suit everyone. Some people just love the shape and the style of an SUV, and I don't blame them. But I actually think there's something quite charming and quite honest about the Skoda Octavia Scout. And what it does do is broaden the appeal of the already brilliant Octavia range.
If this kind of car is for you, be sure to check out our reviews of its main rivals, the Vauxhall Insignia Country Tourer and the more expensive Audi A4 Allroad. Click on the play icon to watch our latest video and on the Carbuyer logo to subscribe to our channel.